Hello, Pastor Derek here with a first look at our reading for this coming Sunday from the Narrative Lectionary. This week we have a reading from 1 Samuel. It all kind of starts out with this guy who has two wives, Peninnah and Hannah. Peninnah has children, Hannah has none. And the problem is that Hannah would really like to have a child. And Peninnah is always throwing that up in her face that, Hannah considers to not have children, and it really bothers her. Peninnah is kind of like a bully in a way, provoking her in different things. Anyway, it makes Hannah sad. She apparently cries a lot, doesn't eat very much, and is just having a rough time. And in our story, she actually turns to God. And so it's a story of faithfulness, of how she turned to God in desperation that she really, really, really wanted a son. She ends up praying a prayer that's really kind of strange. I don't know that I've ever prayed a prayer like this, but it was kind of a bargaining type prayer. Like, if you do this, God, then I'll do this. It's kind of like... I've heard people, that have prayed to win the lottery. If you let me win the lottery, I'll give, most of it to the church or to this or that. And so we make these bargains with God. If you do this, then I'll do this. So that's the kind of prayer she had. If you give me a son, then I'll dedicate him to you. I'll give him back to you for your service. So anyway, she ends up having a son. It works. And everybody's happy in the end that she had this child. So it's a story really about turning towards God, faithfulness. We might look at how we pray, which this one was kind of weird. We might talk about that. I don't know where we'll all go with this, but it's a really interesting story about someone who's really having a tough time and ends up receiving this beautiful gift of a child. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you on Sunday, and take care.